Nope, they don't want none.
Just love that song. Love that song. Love that intro. Love that intro. Live. Another Thursday.
Shout out to AJ Styles, one of the GOATs of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Happy to use the man's theme song to turn the night up right now. Battle Rap Radar, Ringsideradio once again. Your boy Custom Made Menace, my partner here.
What's good, man? Tweek. We live.
We back at it. Another week of battle rap and wrestling.
We got to get into this this crazy week we had of action-packed, crazy adventures for Monday and Tuesday.
And they back at it to building up for the next pay-per-views again. SmackDown already building up for next week's pay-per-view. Raw is building up for SummerSlam pretty much right now.
And which one is that? That's Battleground. That's Battleground coming up, right?
Yeah, Battleground is the one before SummerSlam.
Yo, for all my people that still watch this and currently watching it, yo, get the network. It's definitely a good $9.95 to invest in. Get the network, man. Make
not only for now either, for now and the past, because they got everything on there.
Everything going in.
Even if you lost touch, you can start back from the beginning.
Definitely. That's how I keep up with my updates. That and YouTube.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to get on the other sites. They got all this extra shit right now. They got this G1 tournament going on. This Japan shit. I know. I got to put you onto that one too. It's another crazy one.
Definitely.
They got a whole tournament going on, and Kenny Omega's fighting in that one too. It just happened last week, but I just found a link for it, so I'm gonna put it on so that way you could see the style over there, not just him. There's a whole bunch of them.
I'll definitely let me know. Link me onto that so I can see what's going on.
Yeah, for anybody who hasn't, make sure y'all check that. G1 tournament definitely was fire. Those fights crazy, but yeah, let's get into the WWE talk of the week. Monday Night Raw. I'm disappointed in the start, first of all, because I'm sick and tired of this rivalry with Dean Ambrose and The Miz. I'm like, yo, why are they back on my TV again? Like, I guarantee you they fought at least 100 times already. We said in the last show, their rivalry just lasted from SmackDown to Raw, and here we are, past the pay-per-view, the match already happened for the belt, and they still fighting the next day.
That's because once again, they don't know what to do with The Miz and Dean Ambrose. They don't know where to put them, so they give us the same boring storyline over and over and over again until they can think of something to do with the both of them. Which I said last week is looking like a slowly but surely show reunion.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's what
the way it's looking. I didn't want it to only be two though. Like it looked like it's gonna be a part reunion because they don't have no storyline that's mixed with Roman. So and I'm like, this is the one situation they could have used to get Roman a pop again. You bring the Shield back together. It don't matter how much people hate Roman. They're gonna cheer if he's with the Shield.
I'll say by Survivor Series that'll happen, but we're not going. I ain't gonna push too forward. But that's just my prediction.
I'm hoping they do they can't just keep it at this two-man team. Like they're doing the tag team with him and Seth Rollins right now. And I just feel like if they're going to stop it at that, it's going to be a waste of mixing up the Shield again. And then the people they're going against is not even like a real team. It's a mix of people. The Miztourage and freaking Miz. Like, come on.
Yeah, it ain't nothing for them to really go up against. It ain't enough.
That's pretty much how they started it all.
Be a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they're gonna have a Shield reunion. They need some real competition. They can't just be putting them up against the Miz and the Miztourage. Like that shit doesn't even make no sense. That's not a real threat.
Agreed. I agree.
They continue that feud. Unfortunately, Ambrose and Miz feud continues. They followed that match up with, not match, it was just a talk, and they fought a little bit. Alexa Bliss and Bayley was next. This one was a surprise. Bayley actually got the win.
Yeah, That was
I'm
surprising.
saying Alexa been on a roll right now. I didn't think she was going to take this out of Bailey, so I don't know. This might be one of those Cena pushes where they're just going to have Bailey take the champ out and be the new face of
I've seen some
WWE Women's Division.
I've seen something in the report of how WWE usage of Bailey was going all wrong. So maybe they're just trying to give her that big push again to see what she could do.
The only problem I got with that is that Bailey is definitely the push to the PG. And right now they're starting to steer away from the PG stuff, so I don't want them to get back into it because Bailey's for the kids if you really think about it. So if they start pushing the Bailey brand again, they definitely going to fall back from the PG talk. I mean, from going away from PG. Because if they do that and then they got the kids watching, all the parents is going to be complaining.
Agreed. Definitely. Agreed, definitely.
So, yeah, Bailey ended up winning that one with a pinfall because of Nia Jackson there with a little bit of a distracting Bailey. Yeah. Sasha ended up getting involved.
Sasha came in there and helped out, even up the odds a little bit, and Bailey scored with the belly to Bailey or Bailey to belly. And she got the pinfall over Alexa Bliss, my favorite character. Oh, man, I love her. Gotta say that every time I mention her name. She's awesome, gorgeous.
Nobody expected her to be where she's at right now.
No, definitely. She wasn't on my radar at all in the beginning. She wasn't on my radar at all. I wasn't even watching that much in NXT. I was really watching the Japanese star who's rising up in NXT.
That was Nakamura?
Nah, not Nakamura. It's a female. She's like running through everything.
Oh, Asuka?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still the champion.
Yeah, she's running through everything. I like her.
Yeah, she's still undefeated.
I need her. I need her to come join that roster soon.
Man, I think they're scared to bring her up.
Man, they gotta stop playing.
I remember when she started in NXT, she was knocking all the girls out, and it wasn't even on purpose. The girls just didn't know how to handle being in the match with Asuka, and she would kick them in the face and knock them out.
Yeah.
It was like 3 knockouts back to back. After a while, I think they had to tell her to chill because she was just kicking girls in the face too much.
Yeah, we need her.
She's still undefeated.
We need that toughness. Bring her in there. She'd definitely be a great addition. Then what else happened on Raw after that match? What was it? Cruiserweight or tag team?
Cruiserweight tag team. Yeah, the Cruiserweight tag team. Mustafa Ali, Jack Gallagher, Brian Kendrick, and Drew Gulak.
I'm glad they're bringing Jack Gallagher back. I like him. I actually like him. I like his character.
I'm telling you, when we were talking about the cruiserweights that can actually be competition, like he's definitely one of the top ones there because his style is different from everybody else.
Yeah, he's definitely fun to watch. Definitely. I enjoy watching him in the ring. He definitely puts on a show every time he gets in the ring. He keeps character.
Yeah.
So he's definitely
that's the best part about it. He keeps the character when he's putting the little submissions in, doing it slow motion.
He reminds me of
the fans into every move.
He reminds me of a new generation William Regal. Right, that's what he reminds me of. A cruiserweight William Regal, but a good guy.
I imagine what he'd be like if he was a heel. You said that he's a good guy, but I would imagine what Jack Gallagher would be like as a heel.
I think it'll work. It definitely works. It fits. It'll work either way. I think he can do it either way.
The competition for Neville? What you think? With Jack Gallagher?
Yeah, definitely. I would give Jack a shot. I would give him another shot. He deserves it. He puts in work.
They're getting a little more time on Raw, but unfortunately their brand is not getting like that. Tournament was like the biggest highlight of the cruiserweight division. When the tournament happened, it was fire. After that, it was like forget about it.
Yeah, they didn't know what to do.
If it ain't for the title, nobody really cares about the matches. But I think people like Gallagher could bring that back.
They got so many cruiserweights they can add in. Well, only if they do a super show again. They should add in cruiserweight tag team belts. If they're keeping them away from all the other stars, Might as well do the cruiserweight tag team division as well. They got enough stars.
Exactly. They definitely do. And if they look at how they're using them now. They got so many extra cruiserweights in the back. They have to make tag team matches with them. Or everybody's just gonna be sitting out every week.
Basically. Come on, man. They gotta start using their brain, man. They got some things they could be doing. Some moves they could really be making. They should bring back the hardcore title too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping this move with all this new stuff happening with the guitar shots and all the bloody matches that they just start realizing, that's it. We can't do this PG stuff no more. I'm pretty sure the ratings was way higher when all of that was happening. Way higher. Because I know people was calling their friends like, there's blood on Raw right now. Blood on WWE right now because it was at the pay-per-view. Every match pretty much ended up bloody. You ain't seen that in years, unless it was by mistake. So I'm like, there's no way that can happen in every match.
And that's what we missed. We
missed
all
Gulak and what's his name? Kendrick. They're leading up for Jack Gallagher and Kendrick's match, I guess. They're going to have a 2 out of 3 falls match. Oh, no, wait. It's Ali and Gulak that's having a 2 out of 3 falls match. I don't know. One of them is having it.
What's that? SummerSlam?
I want to see what's the purpose. Now, I think it's just on 205 Live. It's like a waste. Why would they have a 2 out of 3 falls match on a 205 Live show? That shit's only an hour. Those matches last 30 minutes by themselves.
Yeah. That was a bad move.
I forgot about. See, that's what happened. I haven't been keeping up with 205 Live because it hasn't been exciting, and this is why I didn't know about this. They're gonna have a 2 out of 3 falls match that nobody's gonna see.
Shit, I ain't even hear about it. I
didn't read about it right now when I had heard about it. What was the follow? Oh, the follow-up was Enzo. Enzo with the call-out of Big Cass once again. But this time, he made Big Cass look like the man because he ended up trying to set him up with the Big Show. But Big Show, he ain't doing what he did last week.
Nah, definitely was a big difference. Big difference this week. Big Cass definitely handled his business with the Big Show and got some more revenge on Enzo, and came out on top, looking like the big guy that he is, trying to make a statement that he could do this on his own. He don't care who's in his way.
That's a problem for Enzo now because if Big Cass could prove he don't need Enzo, Enzo got to prove he don't need Cass. And the thing is, he said it in the promo himself when he was talking, when we was tag team, our biggest thing was me letting you use me as a weapon. Like, you admitted you don't have no moves. So what are we going to expect from you now?
He needs it.
I said dude's only a little bit bigger than Rey Mysterio. He ain't going to last long. Only a little bit bigger than Rey Mysterio, dog. He got to. He can't stay fighting no Big Cass. That shit could only go maybe one more match. If it happens, they're going to try to sell it for one more. So it's going to be that, or what they're going to do, a handicap match, Big Show and Enzo against Cass?
Man, they're still going to lose.
Like, I really don't see where they're going to go with this.
They're going to try to turn Cass into the modern-day Diesel.
I keep trying to figure out where the hell they're going to go with Enzo, and I feel like they're just going to have to get rid of him. Like, you might as well just start writing out how you're going to get rid of him.
Basically. Because there's nobody else in there besides the people who can compete with at all.
I said it before, and I say it again. Put him in a manager's position. Let him be talk for somebody else. Because Enzo in the ring is not a good look.
At all. At all. He's good on promo, but as far as in-ring ability, nah. Not good at all. Trash. Basura.
Basura. He rolls the follow-up. Oh, man, this is the part that pisses me off again. Finn Balor and Elias Sampson, one more time. Poor Finn, the man that was the first Universal Champion, gets injured, and comes back to this. What did he ever do to deserve this?
I don't know what they're waiting for. I have no idea. Maybe they're waiting for something after the August event, but they got to do something because this is getting a little bit. This has been stupid. This is stupid.
I mean, they're pushing what the new feud is going to be with him and Bray Wyatt.
That might be interesting. Maybe we get to see the.
I'm down for those entrances. I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see the Wyatt entrance and then him come out as the Demon right after.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm all with that. If that's what I'm gonna have to fall back a little bit because if that's what they wasting the Samson stuff for to lead up to the Bray and Dallas shit, then I'm cool with that. I like that match just because of the characters alone.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be real nasty and crazy. Finn
got to come out as a Demon. He can't come out with no regular entrance. He got to come out evil.
Oh, nah.
You facing against Bray, you got to sell the whole fight.
Mhm. Yeah, that might work. Well, I'm not gonna say it might. It will work. It's gonna work.
Yeah, the majority of the match was that him and Elias going back and forth. They ended up outside the ring. Samson ended up hitting him with the guitar. This is another one I'm talking about. Another non-PG moment. When was the last time you seen somebody get hit with a guitar on Raw? It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a long while.
So then we got after that is when Bray Wyatt appeared. He showed up on the screen. So that's the beginning of the rivalry starting up there.
And now we get to see something epic, hopefully a classic. And with Finn Balor coming out on top, we need him to come out on top on this one. But as long as it ends this whole Samson thing, I'm good because this is too much. Right? I don't even like calling it matches because we've seen it too many times.
Let's move on. Like as usual with the creative, they just waste storyline, which we're gonna continue on with the next one, which was the other cruiserweight Akira Tozawa and the Ariya Daivari guy. That they had a match that just got ended because Tozawa's arm was hurting. The guy you're trying to say is supposed to be the number one contender again to fight Neville after he just lost, has to have a match on Raw ended because his shoulder is hurting too much. And it wasn't even him, it was the ref. The ref ended the match, saying he couldn't take Tozawa yelling about his shoulder. Like, dog, we know what Neville does. We know what Neville do. He be twisting his arms in all types of ways. If we quit in the matches on Raw against the Daivari, what the hell is the point of even giving him another rematch?
And he's going to exploit that again when they go against each other. He won't pull it.
That was another waste of a story, man.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to see him again. If they're really trying to push for another rematch against Neville, nobody want to see it after stuff like this.
Mhm. I mean, they should throw that page out, put it in the garbage, set it on fire, start it all over.
Creative got work. They don't know what the hell they be doing. Oh, the story of Kurt Angle's secret.
I don't know.
I almost forgot about this shit.
We've seen this storyline so many times. So many times.
Bro.
It made me want to go to Google just to go.
just to find out if it was real?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I called this? I said they turned Jason Jordan into Hornswoggle.
Like, why? What was the point of that? You couldn't just bring him over? Just bring him over.
Like, what? I've been, before they even came, when they were still in NXT and Kurt Angle wasn't even an idea, I used to say, if the American Alpha ever came to the main roster and Kurt Angle was there, all they had to do is put Kurt Angle with American Alpha as the Olympic team, like they had back in the day with Benjamin and I forgot what was the other guy's name. Or Hoss and Shelton Benjamin.
Okay.
Like, that's all you needed to do, the revamp version of the Olympic tag team. But
that
no, they decided to write it as Kurt Angle has a son that he never knew about from a lady that he fucked in college. So you're telling me that you just so happened to find out that y'all was both on wrestling? This is the story you're going to try to sell us? It's like, Shorty ain't trying to find you the entire career you've just had on TV as a wrestler. No, she waited till you was a GM on Raw for you to find out that this is your son.
You're doing this to us, man. Why couldn't they just... they couldn't go a different route?
Who do you think is watching this?
I don't know who they trying to
if they wanted to put a secret
story,
they could have just said that he had a mistress or something, that he was cheating on his wife. Say, just stop it there. You ain't have to do this whole... They broke up American Alpha for this. A team that was just gaining traction, they got broken up just for this.
They want to see him as solos. With Jordan going to have to have a career, though.
They just did it with Enzo and Kaz. Like, they should at least experimented with one team first before they see how it works out, before you do it with the other. Like, this is a bad split. It was too early to split these guys up, I think. I think they should have just done that first. The Olympic team angle, or at least it got to happen eventually.
Basically,
have some shit where Jordan's having a match and Gable just pops up and interferes, something, but Gable was on SmackDown saying he's going to have his own career and do his own thing, so we'll see how that works out.
That whole segment bothered me. I didn't even want to watch that segment. This is stupid. Stupid.
Angle really cried, too, bro. That was the crazy part.
Like, he put everything into it. He wanted to sell us on it so bad. He wanted to sell us on it. Lots of dramatics. Like, he did everything he could. I'm like, I'm not moved by none of this. This is it. I'm thinking about telling you about the wrestler again. This is the big thing. Man, you better get out my face. Next. That's what I want to tell him. Next.
As usual, they wasn't thinking this through. I would have changed my mind last week when I was thinking about announcing it. Like, you know what? This might not work. Let's make something more simple that everybody can just feed into. Like, come on, this shit right here. Was it a twist? Yes. Was it a stupid twist? Hell yeah. Nobody cares about Jason Jordan being Kurt Angle's son. What's the point of even announcing that he's his son? Unless you're about to just try to push him all the way to the heavyweight title or something, which is going to be ridiculous.
Stupid.
Or the other angle where they're going to be like, oh, since he's Angle's son, he got to start up from the bottom and work his way up, which, again, is going to be corny. Like, why are you going to force him to start from the bottom just because he's Angle's son now? Like, I don't get it, man.
Nonsense. We're going to see what happens. We'll see how it unfolds. Another nonsense.
They followed that up with a good one. Yeah, we had the Hardy Boys in the Revival. Top guys.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one. That was a real good one. Revival came through on that one.
Yeah, man.
That was real good. I like the Revival. They do. They do.
They remind you of the old tag teams. They know how to work as a team. Like, the back and forth that they do all the time, like, that fucks with people a lot. Usual tag teams will be like, one guy will be in the ring for a while till he can't no more, and then he tags out. Now, these guys, they planning out the entire match.
Yeah,
I've seen them win shit in matches that you would think it was impossible for them to win, and they still won just because of the way they planned out their pinfalls and shit. Like, they literally know all the signals of what they got to do to get away with everything.
Look it up. I just love their chemistry, the way they work together. So it definitely reminds me of the old tag teams and everything and the way they move. But I'm just tired of my Hardy Boys losing too.
Yeah, well, I said maybe because what I said last time. I told you they came in and got the belts right away. So now it's like, we did you the favor, you came back to the main stage, you got the belts, now do us a favor and put on some of these new guys. And I ain't gonna lie, if there's any team I will be okay with the Hardy Boys putting over, it's gonna be the Revival.
What do you think they're gonna do for them? So you think they're gonna put them against them in SummerSlam?
I'm hoping.
What kind of match? I don't think it's gonna be a regular match. It shouldn't be.
Nah. It can't be. It got to be a three-way match for the titles.
Yeah, they got to throw them in there. Yeah, I forgot all about.
I see them going at it for the number one contender spot. Before it, there's some disqualification thing happens, and they have to set up a three-way match for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that works. They probably gonna put the Revival over
they're gonna set it right because they're gonna have a lot of good matches. Yeah, they got to. The Revival two-time NXT champs. They went over everybody over there twice.
Yeah. They're gonna want to put them over and let them shine. That's cool. They dope. They're good tag team. They dope. I like them. They get the job done. They no nonsense. They like to make statements.
Definitely. And the characters, they stick to that bad guy shit. And the fans love them for it.
Good heels. Good heels.
What was the follow? Oh, the follow-up was the finish. Another one of these Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns matches.
That match is pretty good.
Mind you, it's a number one contenders. Yeah, but this is the thing. It was a number one contenders match, and the match ended in a no contest.
So we already know that's
who's the number one contender?
It's going to be a fatal four-way. They're going to add Braun Strowman into that mix.
They need to, they got to.
They're going to add him into that mix. It's going to be Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Braun Strowman. Because Braun about to leave the WWE anyway. Excuse me, Braun about to leave anyway.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was about to say it. Braun? I was like, nah, Braun can't leave. Brock definitely, he got to go. He's done. I can't do this every 3-4 months defending the belt shit.
Or he's trying to go back to UFC.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I read about that today. He's trying to go back to the UFC.
He's the only one that I believe in when he go back. Him and Lashley. Lashley did get over there too.
Lashley been getting done. I seen a match from him today.
I had to go back and look at TNA. I haven't seen much of TNA, especially now they got Alberto Del Rio over there and shit. Like, I don't know what they got going on that show.
He running things over there.
Oh man, see, TNA can't be that good. They got Alberto running the show. Yeah, Braun back again with another interruption in the match.
Yep.
Getting crashed up in an ambulance again. Once again, they ain't do shit. So this is again what I said last time. How did people was like, oh, Roman crashing Strowman with the ambulance, he's gonna make him a super heel, and I was like, you're really not gonna do nothing but make WWE look bad because Braun is right back.
Right back.
So it made no sense. It did nothing for Roman. When he was super heel for one night last week, because a week later, Braun is back and it's over. You're getting beat up on again. But like you said, this time Joe got some too.
They couldn't do nothing with that man.
The build-up starts happening.
I mean, Braun gonna end up being a Universal Champion. If they do this fatal four-way, he's gonna end up being a Universal Champion. Watch.
That's your prediction. You got Braun.
Yep.
If it goes through with the fatal four-way, I'm gonna predict they got Samoa Joe. So that's our picks. You got Braun Strowman. I got Samoa Joe.
Okay, that's fair.
I
said last week you put some gold around that man waist.
If Reigns wins it, I'm pulling up to WWE headquarters, and for my $500, I'm clapping that shit up.
Yeah, they wild. They got somebody different. They wild now.
This is a point I wanted to make. We got to the end of this, so I could bring up a point I wanted to make up about other stars. You got Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, two guys that was at the top of the game with the heavyweight title, got injured, and came back and got thrown into messed up storylines. People still saying Roman Reigns should be next in line to be a number one contender for the heavyweight title. Why is it that they feel that way over the guys that never really lost it in the first place?
That's a good question, and it shouldn't even be a question because they both should have had, you know, their run with the titles. Because they both, I mean, they both had a chance to get the titles back or whatever. And I believe Seth lost it because Dean Ambrose cashed in or whatever the case may be. And Finn Balor just lost the match. But they should have stuck with those guys, because those guys were definitely two guys that was making wrestling and very, 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 very enjoyable to watch. You know, very exciting athletes and performers in the ring. And I don't know why they didn't push them toward that, but that's what they should have did. I mean, you get tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like it's whack. These guys deserve their fair share. But maybe they saved them.
Like with Steph, I thought that's what was going to happen. We already knew they were going to have the angle with him and Triple H, but once that was over, I thought he was going to go straight for the title after that.
Mhm.
Now he's over here in a half a Shield reunion fighting off the Miztourage.
Horrible.
What the hell they got going on?
Horrible. They're bugging.
Him and Finn. Finn is another one. Like I said, I'm happy if they do could have him in this rivalry now with Bray Wyatt, because just the storyline and the way that they're going to sell the fight with their promos and all of that shit is going to be dope. But then after that, it got to be something for a belt, because that's another person right there. Bray Wyatt is another wasted talent that's been at the top of the game. They put the title on him one time and took it away right away. And then sent him over to Raw, where it's too many stars. And Raw is too many top guys that could be the heavyweight champion.
All messed up this time.
Without even naming any of the guys we talk about right now, is a 4-way match if we bring it up. You got to have Brock, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman. That's 4 heavyweights already. And then you talking about you got Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt. Like, you got way too many guys that's just sitting, I don't know. They didn't have some elimination chamber shit happen. We need something.
They need a bigger cage. More pods. They got
more titles, something.
Because it's not fair to these guys. They got to bring back some titles. They got to do a lot, man. Bring back some titles. Add some titles. Do something. Bring the TV titles
that's
back.
Only
the European titles.
Exactly. When they did the brand split, they were not supposed to split the title. They had to have titles on both sides. It was ridiculous that they split it the way they did.
You know, if you want to split up the
What it was, the heavyweight titles and the women's titles, right? That's the only ones that really split.
Mhm.
And a tag team. But these titles they could have brought back that have been gone.
They could bring back mad belts. Like, if they really want to make this brand thing a thing, the more stars they're going to get, they're going to need more belts. Bring back these belts. Bring back the light heavyweight belt. Bring back the TV title. Bring back the hardcore title. Bring these belts back. Split them between the brands.
See, now we're talking about a division that Enzo could fight in. Light heavyweight title was for him. That's where the Crash Hollies and shit used to be at. He could definitely be a light heavyweight.
Who?
Enzo.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's his lane right there.
You could put Enzo right in the light heavyweight lane. And you could even start picking up a whole new roster of small guys that's like him. And now you got a whole new lot. But then again, they're going to do just like the cruiserweights. And they're going to fuck it up.